Endgame is a brand new mode coming to Call of Duty Black Ops 7 that introduces an open world player versus environment experience that extends the campaign's narrative and gameplay. It is unlocked by completing the Black Ops 7 11 mission linear campaign and takes place in Avalon, the cancelled Warzone map. This mode might be of interest to those who loved Modern Warfare 2's DMZ or Modern Warfare 3's Modern Warfare Zombies modes. So let's go over everything we know about the upcoming mode from the Treyarch and Raven Software developers. Endgame opens up the entire Avalon map, a sprawling city featured in the campaign, and offers the players complete freedom to explore. This map becomes significantly larger and more open once you've completed the game's campaign. It will feature up to 32 players in squads of 4. It's unclear if there will be any type of assimilation option for squads or if each team can help or disrupt each other whilst exploring Avalon. Avalon was originally slated to be the next big Warzone map, but has seemingly been cancelled and repurposed for this mode. Unlike other traditional multiplayer modes, Endgame is strictly player versus environment, pitting players against AI controlled enemies such as the guild soldiers and robots, similar to that of the extraction mode DMZ from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Endgame is designed to be a never-ending mode with repeatable experiences where players can undertake various missions and complete objectives across multiple runs, with the goal of increasing their operators' power and progression. Players will begin each session of Endgame by deploying to Avalon via a wingsuit. This will allow the player to drop into the areas they want to drop into, rather than being placed by the game as we were in DMZ. It will be interesting to see if this mechanic makes its way to Warzone, although it would hardly be a groundbreaking addition compared to the classic parachute. Players will be tasked with completing assignments such as shutting down guild activities, capturing certain areas, or collecting intel and loot. The map is divided into tier 2, 3 and 4 difficulty zones, with higher tier areas requiring a higher combat rating to survive the challenging enemies and objectives. To me, this sounds exactly like the Modern Warfare Zombies' different tiered zones, with harder and harder enemies as you moved into the centre of the map. Similar to DMZ and MWZ, players can collect loot during a run. Successfully extracting with these items allows you to carry them forward into future sessions. These items will be stored in a field acquisition section of the loadout. However, if the squad wipes or fails to extract, all progress, including loot and combat rating, resets to 0, creating that iconic extraction-based high-stakes gameplay. Endgame will include Easter eggs and collectible intel for players to hunt and solve that will add a level of depth to encourage exploration of Avalon. It remains unclear at this time if the mode will have any post-launch updates or patches, but I'd love to see them expand on it from what we've heard so far. For the first time in Call of Duty's history, Treyarch are introducing campaign global progression. This includes gains made whilst playing Endgame. This will allow players to earn XP, level up weapons, unlock camos, reticles, player cards, and progress through battle passes. These rewards carry over to multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone, starting from Season 1 of Black Ops 7. Let's take a moment to discuss the combat rating and power journey systems. Players increase their operator's combat rating by completing objectives, unlocking power upgrades and skills. Players can reach a maximum of level 60 combat rating. Unlockable upgrades include the grapple hook, mega jump, or the drone charmer. These are designed to enhance the player's experience and help in future runs. If your squad is wiped, you lose your combat rating and it resets back to 0. This system reminds me of the extraction bonus streaks in DMZ, where successfully extracting gave increased perks like boosted starting cash, discounts, and various other benefits. Players will be able to use any operator in their Black Ops 7 collection in Endgame, allowing for personalised skins rather than being locked to the various campaigns characters like David Mason. Custom loadouts will also be available, including primary, secondary, melee weapons, as well as the abilities earned during the campaign. From a narrative point of view, Endgame will serve as an epilogue to the campaign story set in 2035, where David Mason and his JSOC team confront the Guild, a tech company led by Emma Kagan and returning antagonist Menendez. While specific plot details are sparse, the mode extends the campaign's narrative, focusing on shutting down the Guild activities in Avalon. It is clear that players who loved Modern Warfare Zombies and DMZ will be drawn to this mode. I think from the details we have so far, it's something to get excited about, but my only concern as it stands is whether or not the mode will get any content, updates or changes after the game has launched. I'd also like to see the discussion around adding PvP to this mode. DMZ stands out for its intense gameplay where the player risks it all each time they enter the DMZ, with the biggest threat being from other real players. Modern Warfare Zombies was a fun experience but lacked any real danger once you'd unlocked a few of the upgrades. Black Ops 7 and its campaign are expected to release on November 14th, 2025. We can probably expect more details about Black Ops 7 and Endgame at Call of Duty Next, which is scheduled for September 30th. We're still expecting DMZ 2 to launch in 2026 with Infinity Ward's Modern Warfare 4 title. So this mode could potentially tide us Extraction fans over until then. If you enjoyed the video or found it useful, please do drop a like and subscribe for future Warzone and Black Ops 7 news and guides. Peace!